Reports have emerged suggesting that Tom Cruise is not just upset but absolutely furious over a move recently made by his ex-wife, actress Katie Holmes, a move which has apparently reopened old wounds and brought their strained relationship back into the spotlight for both Hollywood insiders and fans alike. According to sources close to the Mission Impossible star, Tom has gone so far as to warn Katie to stay far away from anything to do with his romance with Ana de Armas, his latest partner, making it clear that he wants absolutely no interference or connection between his past and his present, especially considering the high-profile nature of his current relationship and the careful way he has built his private life since their divorce. The situation began to escalate when Katie, seemingly out of nowhere, liked an Instagram post from a major entertainment news outlet, a post that featured a story about Tom and Ana de Armas enjoying a night out together at London's trendy KOL restaurant. The photo, which quickly attracted attention due to the celebrity pair, became a lightning rod for discussion as eagle-eyed fans spotted Katie's interaction almost immediately. One social media user commented under the post, "Katie Holmes liked his post. Did anyone else notice that?" sparking a wave of replies and speculation, while another user chimed in with, "We've all been there, you're told, don't like it, and you accidentally do. Poor Katie," suggesting that her action may have been nothing more than a relatable slip of the finger, something anyone using social media could understand. However, the reactions online only served to fuel the story further, drawing more attention to the incident and raising questions about the state of Tom and Katie's post-divorce relationship, as well as Tom's willingness to tolerate any perceived intrusion from his ex-wife. It wasn't long before insiders speaking to Radar Online revealed that Tom was not just surprised but genuinely shocked to discover that Katie, with whom he has had little to no contact for years, was now engaging with social media posts about him and, even more unsettlingly to him, appearing to monitor or stalk his new romance with Ana de Armas. According to these sources, Tom saw the move as both desperate and deeply unsettling, interpreting it as an attempt to reinsert herself into his life at a moment when he felt she had no place there. They went on to say that Tom has been extremely clear with those around him that he does not want Katie involved in his life in any capacity whatsoever, and that he is fully prepared to send her that message through their respective teams or representatives if her actions continue or escalate. The same insiders repeated that Tom's boundaries are strict and deliberate, shaped by years of public scrutiny and a desire to finally move beyond the drama that once surrounded his marriage and divorce. Subscribe for more exclusive Hollywood news and real-time celebrity updates. The backdrop to all of this is, of course, the history between Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, once one of the entertainment industry's most talked-about power couples. The pair married in 2006 in a lavish ceremony that drew media attention from around the globe and welcomed their daughter Suri into the world. However, their union was not to last, and by 2012, the couple had finalized their divorce amid a frenzy of speculation, legal negotiation, and tabloid coverage. Since then, both Tom and Katie have largely kept their personal lives private, at least in relation to one another, focusing on their respective careers and on raising Suri, now 19. The years since their separation have not softened Tom's stance, according to those close to him. He remains steadfast in his determination to keep Katie out of his private affairs, and he is reportedly prepared to communicate this through formal channels if necessary, should another incident occur. The insiders explained that to Tom, Katie's Instagram engagement felt like a betrayal, a crossing of a line he believed should have remained firmly in the past. They also noted that, while Tom has managed to rekindle a friendly relationship with his other ex-wife, actress Nicole Kidman, the dynamic with Katie is entirely different. He wants no ongoing connection, friendship, or even casual interaction with her at all, believing that any such link only serves to open old wounds or invite unnecessary drama back into his carefully balanced life. More context emerged as sources detailed Tom's current circumstances, describing him as being in a good place both personally and professionally. He is reportedly thriving in his career, enjoying the fruits of his latest film projects and the positive attention surrounding his relationship with Ana de Armas. For Tom, the timing of Katie's like on the Instagram post could not have been worse, as he is focused on maintaining his sense of balance and avoiding any distractions or controversies that might pull him back into the emotional turmoil of the past. One insider told Radar Online that, "The last thing Tom needs is Katie making news and pulling him back into old drama. Even if it was accidental, he doesn't see it that way. To him, it feels like she's deliberately provoking him," a sentiment that underscores just how sensitive Tom remains to any actions from his former spouse. Subscribe for more insight into celebrity relationships and the drama that unfolds behind the scenes. The story quickly caught fire across entertainment news sites and social media, with some observers siding with Tom, arguing that he has every right to protect his private life and draw boundaries, while others expressed sympathy for Katie, suggesting that her like was simply a mistake and that the response to it was overblown. Still, others speculated about the intentions behind her action, debating whether it was an innocent slip, a sign of lingering curiosity, or perhaps even a calculated move to send a message of her own. The incident also reignited discussion about the nature of celebrity relationships in the age of social media, where even the smallest interaction can become the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. For Tom, however, the message to those around him has been consistent. He will not allow Katie to become involved in his current life, and he expects everyone in his orbit to respect that decision completely, no matter the circumstances. As the story continued to develop, sources described Tom as feeling even more betrayed by the fact that, while he has managed to forge a new friendship with Nicole Kidman, his relationship with Katie remains irrevocably fractured. He views any attempts by Katie to re-enter his world, no matter how minor, as unwelcome and even antagonistic, reinforcing his desire to maintain a strict separation between his past and present. According to those closest to him, Tom is determined to keep his current relationship with Ana de Armas free from any remnants of his prior marriage, seeing Katie's social media interaction as an unacceptable breach. Meanwhile, Katie herself has remained silent on the matter, offering no public comment or explanation for her actions, leaving fans and the media to continue speculating about her motivations. Some suggest that Katie's like may have been an innocent mistake, the result of a quick scroll or a momentary lapse in concentration, while others believe that it was more deliberate, perhaps a subtle signal to Tom or to the world that she is still paying attention to his life. Whatever the case, Tom's response has been forceful and unambiguous, sending a clear message that he will not tolerate any interference or connection, however indirect, between Katie and his new chapter with Ana de Armas. The situation has also highlighted the unique challenges faced by high-profile couples post-divorce, especially when both parties remain in the public eye and when their every move is documented, dissected, and discussed by millions of fans around the world. The pressure to maintain boundaries and control narratives is immense, and even something as small as a social media like can spark controversy and reignite old tensions. Subscribe now for all the latest Hollywood exclusives, celebrity drama, and up-to-the-minute updates from the entertainment world. For Tom Cruise, the experience has served as a reminder of why he has worked so hard to keep his private life separate from his public persona, and why he is so vigilant about protecting the relationships that matter most to him. He is said to be fiercely protective of Ana de Armas, wanting to shield their romance from any distractions or complications that could arise from his past. The actor's team has reportedly been instructed to remain alert to any further engagement from Katie, ready to intervene if necessary to prevent any escalation. Insiders say that Tom's sense of betrayal is only heightened by his belief that he has moved on from his marriage to Katie and that he has no desire to revisit the pain or drama of those years. For her part, Katie's silence has only fueled more speculation, with some suggesting that she may eventually address the situation publicly, while others believe she will choose to ignore it altogether and let the story fade away. The incident has also prompted wider conversations about the nature of co-parenting and post-divorce boundaries, especially given that Tom and Katie share a daughter, Suri, who is now a young adult navigating her own relationship with her famous parents. While much remains private about their family dynamic, sources have indicated that Tom's focus is squarely on maintaining stability and minimizing conflict, both for his own sake and for that of his daughter. The story, though sparked by a single social media interaction, has become a microcosm of the ongoing tension between Tom and Katie, a reminder of how the past can linger even as both parties attempt to move forward. As the days passed, the subject continued to trend online, with fans dissecting every possible meaning behind Katie's like, analyzing her past interviews, and debating whether Tom's reaction was justified or an overreaction. Some argued that Tom's need for strict boundaries is understandable given the intensity of his fame and the scrutiny he faces, while others felt that a more relaxed approach might help ease tensions over time. The debate extended to questions about forgiveness, closure, and the possibility of reconciliation, though sources close to Tom insisted that, for him, the door to any renewed relationship with Katie remains firmly closed. In the midst of all this, Tom continued to focus on his work, throwing himself into new film projects and enjoying the positive energy of his relationship with Ana de Armas, while Katie went about her own career, attending events and spending time with Suri. The world watched as two of Hollywood's most recognizable figures navigated the tricky waters of life after love, their every move subject to interpretation and commentary. The story served as a stark reminder of the pressures faced by celebrities to manage their public images and private realities, and of the ways in which even the smallest gestures can take on outsized significance. For now, Tom remains adamant that his boundaries must be respected, and those around him are committed to supporting him in that stance, ensuring that his present and future remain free from the shadows of the past. Stay subscribed for more on celebrity boundaries, relationship updates, and the evolving world of Hollywood's biggest stars.